Hello, friend. This is a breakdown for the ending of Mr. Robot. Warning, spoilers ahead. Let's begin. We learn at the end of the first season that Elliot has dissociative identity disorder, or DID. He has alters that occasionally take control. We learn that there's the Mr. Robot alter, the child alter, the mother alter, and the voyeur alter, which is us, the audience. But in the final episode, we learn that Elliot, or who we thought to be Elliot the entire time, was just another alter himself. But then, who is the original host Elliot? Some random individual who we've never met?
No! The original host Elliot is someone who's been there all along. The original host Elliot is Tyrelliot.
Wait, what?
Yeah. The last line of the show is, "Hello, Elliot." That's when the original host, Elliot, came back into control. And the very first line of the show was, "Hello, friend." This moment was the creation of the mastermind alter, the person we follow. But why was he created? Alters are created by events in Elliot's life. But what event caused him to create the mastermind alter?
The event was Elliot becoming a father himself. Joanna, his wife, had just become pregnant with his son, and he had been so traumatized by his own father that he never wanted his own child to experience the pain he did. So he created the mastermind alter, someone designed to take down pedophiles and men just like his father to protect his newborn son.
Now, there are many, but here are a few instances from the show that prove this theory.
You've been parked in the lot for the past 2 days. That's as much as you paid me before the credit card systems went down. I need some cash, man.
This is Tyrell's. Why were we in there?
People argue they can't be the same person. In season 1, Tyrell offered Elliot a job in front of a dozen other people who saw them both. Well, look at the room in which that scene took place. It's the same room which, revealed in season 4, is shown to be the meeting place for the alters in Elliot's mind. One of the final moments with all of the alters together happens in that exact room. So the lawyers in that scene weren't real. It was the mastermind alter and the original host Elliot speaking in Elliot's mind.
In season 1, while on his morphing trip, the mastermind alter walks back into his apartment to see Tyrell holding a small key. It's later revealed by the child alter in season 4 that this key was to Elliot's childhood bedroom, that his father used to unlock the door and come in to abuse him. The child alter hid it away in his subconscious, but it leaks through in this scene with the original host holding it because of the drugs in his system.
Number 3. The mastermind alter talking to Joanna. Joanna, being Tyrell's wife, knows of his DID and knows that it's unsafe to trigger someone experiencing an episode. She notices her husband not recognize her, so she asks who he is. The mastermind alter says,
"There's something about her. I feel like she can hear us."
This is because he shares such a deep connection to his wife. While Joanna played along fishing for information, she knew that she was talking to an alter and not the husband she knows. In this moment where she speaks Danish,
Excuse me?
translated, she says, "If you have done anything to him, I will kill you." Meaning, if this alter hurt the original host, her husband Tyrell, when he took control of him, she'll kill him.
I don't understand what you're saying. You okay?
Number 4. Tyrell talking to the Dark Army recruiter. The Dark Army, with all their resources and intel, also know about Elliot's DID. But they genuinely want him involved with their operations, so this doctor goes to try to explain to him his condition. Tyrell breaks down.
Do you hate your father?
Yeah.
Were you fired from E-Corp?
Yeah.
Are you afraid of becoming your father?
Yes.
Will you be loyal to me?
No, I will not.
will not.
Him being the original host, he remembers the abuse at the hands of his father. This adds to the theory of him creating an altar specifically designed to take down pedophiles and men like his father. Due to his emotional breakdown, the doctor decides he's not mentally or emotionally ready to learn of his condition, which is why he shakes his head no to the Dark Army operative.
So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow. My father used to say that to me all the time as a child.
Red wheelbarrow. Did they get that from me? Or did I get it from them? However it happened, it's clearly a Dark Army front now.
We're naming this op Red Wheelbarrow.
Tyrell shooting the mastermind altar. Tyrell was the one in the driver's seat in this scene, so the mastermind altar wasn't really there. He imagines himself shooting him and him bleeding out. But his alters can't be killed. This is similar to when the Mr. Robot alter shot the mastermind alter in the head in season 2.
Angela seeing the fight between Tyrell and Mr. Robot. Angela, being a childhood friend of Elliot's, know about his DID condition. In this moment, Angela turns away because the original host is in the middle of the room screaming at nobody. The Mr. Robot alter is in his mind. When the Mr. Robot alter touches Tyrell, he begins to phase out of control. This is because the original host Elliot suffered abuse at the hand of his father, who the Mr. Robot alter is shaped after. He's so physically affected by simply being touched by the man who's identical to his pedophile father again, that his subconscious pushes the Mr. Robot alter to the back of his mind, and the mastermind alter, created to destroy pedophiles, regains control.
In the final episode, when the mastermind alter is in the prison loop created to hold the original host Elliot, he learns that he isn't the original host himself. He asks, "Then who am I?" In learning that the prison loop isn't real, it begins to break down. He then goes on a search for the original host Elliot that he trapped in there, and he finds Tyrell Wellick, only to be shot by him again.
The final time we see Tyrell in the real world. Tyrell finds a strange blue light in the woods. So what was the blue light? In the final episode, when the mastermind alter wakes up in the hospital, he sees a painting of the woods and a blue light from the heart monitor. A few moments later, the mastermind alter would relinquish control to the original host Elliot. That last shot of Tyrell in the woods, it was him breaking through back to the driver's seat for control. The blue light from the monitor was the first thing he sees when he regains consciousness.
Number 9. Darlene and Tyrell never share a scene together. She's constantly referred to as Elliot's anchor and can help him realize his condition. Tyrell, being the original host, doesn't know that he has DID.
Thanks for getting me the sunglasses.
There was only one time the original host Elliot and Darlene spoke, and that was when we learned that there's another alter to Elliot.
I knew you were up to something, but you're acting like such a total sketchball. I figured it had to do with Vera.
Because of Darlene's effect on him, no other alters were present when they spoke, including us, the voyeur alter, so we never saw the actual scene where they spoke.
If it wasn't you, and it wasn't me, who was it?
Is Tyrell Wellick involved in all this, too? I know a lot more than you think, Elliot. Answer the question. Elliot, please, wake up.
I can't talk to you. I need to talk to Darlene.
She's not here.
Where is she?
She's out there.
I heard her voice.
Yes. She's trying to wake you.
What was that?
And if none of this is enough to convince you, here's number 10. So the original host Elliot changed his name to Tyrelliot Wellick for a fresh start, and that's why so many people know and speak the name. It also explains why when the mastermind author googled Elliot Alderson, he found no trace of his own existence. But the mastermind author still goes by the name of Elliot, which is why Darlene, Angela, and those close to him still refer to him as Elliot, because that's how they originally knew him.
Elliot was sexually abused by his father, dismissed by his mother, and abandoned by his sister. He feels no kinship to his childhood, so it makes sense that as an adult, he would want to rid himself of it, his name included. After all, why would anyone want to carry the same last name as their abuser?
A deleted scene from season 4 from the episode in the woods. Tyrell speaks directly to the mastermind alter and to Mr. Robot's alter, something that only an alter or the original host will be able to do.
I'm still going after White Rose.
Why didn't you tell me?
I gotta be honest, Tyrell. You're not the most stable partner.
Yeah, you're one to talk. You're a little unhinged too. Both of you.
It was deleted because if included, there will be no denying that Tyrell is in fact the original host, Elliot. And Sam Esmail prefers to leave it ambiguous enough for there to be doubt, even though there's clues and evidence throughout the show.
There you have it, definitive proof that Tyrell Wellick is the original host Elliot. The creator of the show, Sam Esmail, said himself that the original host Elliot had been there from the beginning. So this theory that the original host is just some random individual who we've never met doesn't check out. Well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you guys so much for watching this breakdown. Smash that like.
Let us know in the comments any of your theories, any other scenes that you can think of that prove ours, and hope you liked the video. Click like, click subscribe, that little bell to be notified for more videos, and we'll see you soon. Take care.